Let's outcontrol any deck in the pre-release Tavern Brawl, including those pesky Murloc Paladins floating around with Quest Dragon Warrior. Before we get into the tips and tricks, I did 2 runs with this deck. First one got 5 wins and the second one got 6 wins. However, the first run, I think I could have easily got 6 if I had played a little bit better. And the second one, I only had 1 loss, and that was against a DK. Essentially, the game plan of this list is we'll either control the board state into late game using a bunch of taunts, or control the game state through a bunch of AoE tools that we can duplicate thanks to a combination of cards like Devastator into Madness or Clutch of Corruption in order to get additional AoEs to keep wiping out our opponent's board while putting pressure on their face. It is also worth mentioning the quest reward for this deck is to survive 10 turns, and it will give you access to all of the original quest rewards from the original Ungoro set. This includes skipping your opponent's turn once per game, setting your HP to 40, thus allowing you to survive an additional turn, a bunch of draw power, and mana cheat, making this a very potent deck going into the late game, while also relying on ysondre as a way to have a additional win strategy if you need to. Now, for the one guide of the list, you are going to be looking for any AoE tools such as Axe of the Four Fathers, especially against Paladin, then draw power cards such as Shield Block or Slam, and finally, any taunts. And it isn't a mirror match. I mean, it's probably Dragon. I'm assuming it's Dragon Warrior, right? Yeah. But it's not a pure mirror match. And it's not the same person either. So it is Dragon. I'm assuming it's the ooh. I kind of want to grab the Blob. I'm assuming it's the Briar spawn version of this. Okay, so we can attack into this. And that'll pop that. Oh, I will take that for later. Well, next turn. I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to backfire really quickly, because legitimately what I was talking about in the last game is probably going to happen here, unless they're not running ysondre and they're just doing the Briar spawn shenanigans, which, given like how this looks, okay, they are. Well, here's the thing. Oh, I was going to say, if our ysondre dies after theirs, then it's going to be less of a problem. Okay, Scump of Madness. I mean, kind of a problem, but that's still okay. I'm going to do it like this. I think we just win, right? I do still think, like, when this fully comes out, I do think they will probably have to eventually buff this card to not be 10 turns. I think 8 turns would be the breakpoint, I should say. Perfect. Okay, so how do I do 10 damage to their face next turn? I mean, we could Brawl and then see what they get and see what we get. Well, no, it would be... well, okay, so we attack with this into here, and then that gets us another ysondre in rotation. Because really, we just do this. Back into this. I'm hoping our egg doesn't survive. Okay, their ysondre survive or didn't survive. That's good. And then we get another ysondre this way. And part of me really wants to slam this down, but I don't think we need to. Oh, and we got the second Brawl. And moment of truth of like what we get. See, entire board. It's so funny that this is how this works. Okay. Frog, please don't ruin this game for me. Okay. I can live with that. Just keep drawing them cards. Just do your normal shenanigans. Just keep being Farok. Just keep being perfect. Well, I guess he did kind of ruin our plans, but like, be worse. Okay, so we hit into here. Just gonna get rid of the Frog to get rid of the Frog. And then we're gonna hope, I was gonna say either hit the ysondre or we hit a Briar Spawn, because Briar Spawn would have not gotten game, but pretty close to it. And then, okay, they got a Briar Spawn of their own. And then they got an egg with Briar Spawn. And our egg, please don't tell me you have the second Brawl. They haven't used any Brawls, so... Now we get a big board, which isn't that big of a board. We did survive, which is good. Okay. Kind of have to attack with this first. I want to see what spells we get here. Oh, that's actual perfection. I get why they did 10, because then you can play the quest reward and one of your old quest rewards on the same turn. But I don't know, maybe lower the cost of the reward by 1 and then also reduce the amount of turns by 1, and then you can have that same ratio still. But again, I don't know if this is a deck that you want to be really meta relevant, because every time anything you get access to... Oh, hey, we finally got the Paladin matchup, by the way. But he's gone now, so, you know, it is what it is. Oh, perfect, actually. I need to get some damage on board. I guess Gate is getting a second season. Interesting. Okay, so this doesn't get rid of this turn. It's one of those things like, do you trade or do you just like let this live? Because this is only 4 damage, right? Yeah. We'll take that though. Just having enough taunts is nice. Like, if we really have to, we can use Cup to Madness to get another copy of this. Which also isn't a bad play against this list either. Like, as long as you have a good enough taunt wall, you should be fine. Because the taunt wall will also, like, spawn other taunts if you draw into those taunts. I can't deal with that this turn, which sucks, but we can draw some cards. Oh, Nomella is actually not bad. Okay, so they're going to get some Murlocs. You know, when they rotated this back in, I knew for a fact that we were going to get some type of Murloc quest. There was no way we weren't. It also would be kind of cool if, like, Finja actually worked with the Rogue quest. I know he doesn't, but it would be cool if he did. Because he is technically a ninja. And then you just print, like, some additional, like, Murloc ninjas, and then you have 2 Murloc decks instead of 1. Okay, well, I mean... we still have a way to clear out everything on board except for, I guess, the the Mermy. Because we can slam this down. Oh, actually, no, we have a way to clear everything out. Use this to draw a card. Get our taunt wall. Have a poisonous for later in case they have like a big enough board. Okay. They're at 17 HP. I kind of want to use this. See what we can grab. It's the ysondre, right? Because this also clears 2 out of 3 minions. Also should have probably done that first, but that's okay. We use the ysondre next turn, which has a divine shield on it, so it'll take 2 hits instead of 1 hit. And then just Scub of Madness multiple turns in a row. There's one change of plan, though. We will be attacking with our weapon before we slam down the ysondre, so we don't accidentally pop the divine shield. Okay. Decently sized minions, but that's okay. Oh, that's such a nice top deck. That's such a nice top deck. Enjoy dealing with this. It would be kind of cool if Scub to Madness revived the dragons with whatever enchants that they had. I get it, but like, it would be funny if it did. I think the play that they would have to do is the scout and then this into here, unless they have another one of the Triana gills. Okay, they don't have a Triana gill, but that's kind of equivalent. Give me big taunt, big taunt, big taunt. Oh, actually not a taunt, but that does work. But yeah, I think the play is scub, and then fortify. Getting rid of, I don't know what we want to get rid of, actually. Okay, another taunt ball. Okay, that gets rid of that. This gets rid of this. Maybe we don't double. Okay, we have 5 on board. I think this is still the play. Because we'll get 2 off of the first ysondre, and then the other one only gets this 1. We probably should have just saved it. To be fair, I think we would have also been dead if I had done it any other way. It depends on like what they have in their hand. We're hopefully beating Paladin. I don't know if we are beating Paladin. We are actually, I'm not going to jinx it. Yeah, okay, we did it. Part of me wants to make this into a video, but part of me doesn't. If it becomes a video, it would probably be on Saturday, but I don't know. Maybe we will. Well, we lost once, sadly. Oh, you actually did defeat. That's good. That's really, really good. And now we have to beat another palace. To be fair, this hand is good. I think this deck is good. Like, I legitimately think this is good. I don't know how I'd edit it together. Like, I would want to include, like, 2 games, but, like, maybe a longer video would be fine. I'd have to, like, look at, like, how long. Okay. I think this works how I'm thinking. We hit into this. It summons. Yes, it does. It summons, then it does the damage. Good. But yeah, doesn't it feel decent versus, like, Murloc Paladin? You don't technically need the quest, but, like, I don't know. It just has too many removal tools for Paladin to like easily deal with. Okay, so everything's going to be at least a 2-2. I think we curator this. Murloc that gives death rattle to buy more cards. What card are you talking about? Oh, I should have attacked first. I mean, yeah, should have attacked first. That's my bad. Grunty, I do think would be insane in this list. I'm trying to remember what the other card that you're talking about. Let me look real quick. Is it a Paladin card? Oh, Braingill. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. It just took me a second to like realize what you were talking about. Do not touch. I'm gonna go face. Oh, I guess actually the proper play there would have been. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I will be massive in the deck. I think. Now, do I go for the AoE, like the additional AoEs? Or do I wait for ysondre? I think I wait for ysondre. I'm going to be greedy. Because we can play the song. I would have not done it like that. Because this only gets the benefit if it attacks a minion, right? And then we could Brawl. Brawl and then shield block. Or greed. I'm going to be greedy. We're just doing ysondre. I know this is probably going to lose me the game. I really shouldn't have went with the ysondre. I should have... Brawl. Who knows? Maybe ysondre gives me... I'm trying to think of exactly what I would want. Yeah, I should have went with the Brawl. Yeah. Well, I was trying to be greedy. Oh, you know what? That's not a bad minion to get there. That could be a lot worse. Really popping that egg. Interesting. Well, I guess that does kind of force... Maybe this isn't a Brawl board? No, it definitely is. If they attack into the minion and get more minions, it definitely is the Brawl board. And we'll probably want to go face. Yeah, face. Face, use Brawl, then use shield block, I think is the play here. Because that'll get the more minions. Oh, and oh, actually, that changes plans completely. We go face. No, it doesn't, because... Because I want to keep this for next turn. Oh, and Bob's not bad either. Yeah, we find ysondre and then we basically win. I think the play next turn is find ysondre, freeze the board. Oh, the slam's nice. Find ysondre, freeze the board. Because this essentially gives us a turn. And then, wait, are we at? No, we need one more turn. That gives us a really decent board. Okay. Wait, can we actually get game from this position? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We would lose instantly if they had equality, though. Yeah, well, I'll just go with this and then hope that hits exactly that. We wanted it to hit... Wait, did that also have Wind Fury on it? I'm hoping they don't have equality. Okay, that's not equality. That's kind of bad. But the thing... Oh. Okay, what are we looking for? We're looking for Brawl on the top deck. Oh, actually, no, we don't even need a Brawl on the top deck. We just use Fae, and then it draws us into Brawl anyways. Okay, there's Clutch. But yeah, we attack with this, slam down this. This brawls the entire board, and then we hope like one of the smaller minions survive. Get an ysondre. Get rid of the lifesteal minion. Then they have a 6/6, and we have our quest reward in hand. Okay, well, that's... At least they don't have... oh. Okay, do we... See, it's okay. Nomella would... Wait, how many minions do we have? 4 minions left in deck? I think the only way we really win this is this into Time Warp. Or Crystal Cove. Crystal Cove does it too. Alright, now that we're through the game, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, I did 2 runs with the deck, with a 5-win run and a 6-win run. However, the 5-win run, I think I could have easily got another win. I just wasn't playing the best since I wasn't used to the list. Turns out, being less greedy and using your Scubs to Madness or Clutches for things like Devastator can actually win you quite a few games. Overall, if you're looking for a deck to counter those Paladins in the Brawl, I think this is a great one to try out, especially if you have access to all the cards within this list already. Honestly, if you want to try something in the Brawl, this is probably a pretty good deck for you to do so. I wouldn't make a video on this otherwise. Let me know down below, whatever format this ends up being, if you enjoyed the longer video or not. And like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, bye-bye.